Hello.
Okay, hi. Welcome to the animation panel. I love you guys. So in this panel, we're going to be talking about animation. We're all animators, and we will all introduce ourselves starting on the end. Tell us who you are and what you've done.
Hi, I'm Russ. I did Jerkcraft.
I'm Spaz Kid. I did a bunch of stuff, but not really.
I'm Roni. I did Hellbenders with Zach, Leo and Satan, Dragon's Ball P, and Left for Speed.
I'm Stamper. I'm kind of filling in for Zach because he's upstairs puking right now.
I'm new director of the awesome series in Girl Chat in Paradise. So yeah, I guess it's Q&A. So ask questions regarding animation, mostly, hopefully, and hopefully answer questions we can all answer. So raise your hands. Everybody, maybe you have a question. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, right in front.
So you guys started on Newgrounds or around that time. Your transition to YouTube, do you find that you're less involved with the community on Newgrounds?
Kind of, yes.
Yeah, stop. It's
Less involved with the community on Newgrounds?
Well, like, you guys started on Newgrounds, and when YouTube, like, you guys didn't really port to YouTube until considerably, like, what, a year or two later before you released it?
It was, we kind of created our own community within ourselves, with like a circle, and then we became friends, and then it just became a distributive medium, as opposed to like the community. So yeah, I guess that's, because I've been making new friends on YouTube that I've only met on YouTube, like anime friends. So it's just, you just go out of your way to contact people. You have your own hangouts.
Nice.
You have your own community. You have your own new friends and guys.
Cool. Thank you.
You guys agree?
yeah.
Okay. Next question. Okay. Oh.
I wanted to become an animator when I grew up.
What?
He wants to become an animator when he grows up. Is there any advice you can give him?
A lot of dedication and draw a lot.
Don't do it for the views, do it for yourself.
Yeah, don't do it for. Typically, when I animate, I do it because I want to do it, even if the joke's like really retarded. It's just want to make a cartoon.
Last one makes it better.
Yeah, that's all work ethic. You don't understand. This dude, he lives with me. He works 14 hours a day, every day, without vacation ever. That's what he means by dedication.
Yeah.
He works.
Yeah, draw.
What was the question?
He said something about that.
Oh, we wanted to be an animator, yeah. Do your best. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing I always tell people. There was a guy the other day, I don't know if it's here or not, but he was at my signing, and he handed me his cards, and it said aspiring animator on it. And I was like, dude, lose the aspiring. You're already an animator. If you're drawing pictures that move, you're already an animator. Just keep doing it. Like, why? You're not aspiring to be anything but what you're doing right now. Just keep doing it. That's a good poster. Thank you. Can I do a voice in Hellbenders?
What?
Can I do a voice in Hellbenders?
Yeah.
Okay. That was easy. Okay, what was the next question? All right, right there. What's up? gifs with MS Paint. I agree. That's a very good point. I already use MS Paint. Next question.
There's this dude here in the purple.
Yeah, I'd like to hear. I'm probably going to sound like an idiot for screwing this up.
We all sound like idiots.
Sorry,
It's
dude.
okay.
But when you talk about the late Ed Gold, I probably should.
Can we talk about
Yeah.
Like, personal levels?
Yes.
Alright, well.
He was my friend.
I guess everybody.
Yeah, he was my man.
He was really dedicated. He loved his fans a lot on a level that he wanted to know every single one of them. He was really amazing. And that's all I have to say.
I didn't really know him personally, but like he contacted me a few times and I talked to him. He was a really nice guy. I've never heard anything bad about Ed or that anybody was out to get him. But I didn't know him personally, but he was one of the reasons why I got into animating, and a lot of people did too. Because he was one of the first animators on YouTube you ever saw.
He was a good guy. I'm sad.
He was a very good guy. I'm sad.
I'm saddest.
Yeah, I never met him. I came pretty close to meeting him, but that's life, I guess.
See, everyone was all serious when he died. Like, he would want us all to laugh.
Yeah.
He would want us all to keep making cartoons and stuff. He's an upbeat guy. Okay. Let's stop talking about dead people. Animation panel. Hey, a brown shirt. What's up? What point did animation start paying the bills?
My last check was for 34 cents.
That's true.
That's true. It's on the fridge. It's on the fridge. Like a crayon drawing. It's fascinating.
Not really, no. I sell some music, but not much. But I mean, you start paying the bills once you start getting millions of views. Otherwise, it's not. It doesn't do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Very true.
That's why you gotta do it for yourself, not for the money and the views.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a long road before you get to a million views.
Oh, really? Long road.
I'm a website.
Do I have a month? Where's my camera? And I design websites, and I just did some voice acting. So, I mean, if you're an animator, nowadays it's pretty common for people to cover every end of their cartoons. Like, I mean, it's not uncommon to see like a kid that does all his own art, all his own music, all his own voice acting, and it's really good, right? So when he's not doing his own thing, he could always be doing something else. So you just kind of naturally follow that path and go that way. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's what I've been doing. I'm a bum, basically. That's what I'm telling you. I'm pretty well. I'm jack of all trades and a master of none.
Yeah. I think that's all of us, really.
Did I go too far from the question? I'm sorry. Cool. Yes. Nailed it. This guy here with the...
Is it okay if I ask like 2 questions?
Yeah, sure. I mean, who the fuck else?
Well, I'll ask your Eagle Raptor.
Okay, what do you want?
I'll tell you!
Okay.
So, I remember seeing, first time I saw your work was on cartoonbrew.com, and it was Awesome Reach.
Oh, yeah.
And I was watching that, and all I kept thinking to myself was, wow, this is like very Ren and Stimpy, John K. I get a big John K vibe from it.
That's cool, thanks.
You know, mention it. Would you say he could have been like an influence?
Oh, yeah, totally. He was like a huge influence on me. I think on all of us, really.
Like every animator ever.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, definitely.
In some way, yeah.
Yeah, John K was a pretty big deal. He kind of like broke the mold. Because in the 80s, it was all like action cartoons and everything was completely similar. But
That's very true, yeah.
But then when the Nicktoons came out, it was like, you know, we got Ren and Stimpy and we got Rocco, and it was just kind of like, whoa, and everything changed. And then Cartoon Network and Cow Chicken. That was like an era of like new, like, almost avant-garde animators.
It was kind of cool that they were funding cartoons like that so often.
Yeah. I don't know like whose decision it was to make that, like, to be like, hey, we're gonna fight. Because obviously they were pretty lenient too, because they got away with a lot of pretty dirty shit back then. But nowadays, that would be ridiculous. I heard it.
You heard the what?
What? I won't tell that story.
Tell it. Wait, is it really long?
Sort of, yeah.
Can you summarize it in plot points?
Yeah. Okay, so Joe Murray once told me a story that he's a creative Rocco. He said that the producers were pretty strict on like what would go on, which seems like dissimilar to what I was just saying. But so they were trying to come up with the name of the chain of the restaurant that they go to, and they were gonna call it Chewy Chicken. And he went to the producer who was really hard on him, and he was like, what? I don't know, should I be telling this story? He told me this in earnest, so.
You can stop.
Yeah. He might be mad at me if he sees
Why
this.
don't you change all the names of the people involved?
Even though I just said all of the names of the people involved.
I said change them. Just go like sideways and then start.
I've never been in this situation before. I just told a story that was told to me a complete secret.
Never gonna talk to him again.
Hey guys! Alright, next question.
Second question for everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
And favorite animated film this year? Do you have one?
This year?
Yeah, 2012. 2012. Not that. Good one. Last year.
Shit, I probably watched like 2. Wreck-It Ralph, I guess.
Yeah, record.
Yeah, Ralph.
Yeah.
All the character designs are really cute. Some of the jokes, but the character designs are really
This
cool.
quicksand kind of.
The whole concept in the idea was really cool. That's not really animated though, right? I mean, were you looking for like animated? Well, it is. But were you looking for traditional?
Well, I mean, just like generally, I mean, I figure it's cool to get from different schools of animation. You've got the stop motion, you've got computer, traditional animation. It's cool to see what, you know, on the grand scale. I don't know, I just think.
You have any thoughts on
Because there weren't that many traditional.
I didn't see any movies this year. Did Brave come out last year?
Yeah, it did.
I like Brave. Not a lot of people really did that movie. I think they hold Pixar like in high standards, and then when something comes out that's not like absolutely stellar, they're like, it wasn't very good. Even though it was like a really, really solid film. So I like Brave a lot. Give me the abilities.
Thank you.
this guy had a great head. What'd you put on it? Oh man, are you serious, dude? Pepperoni. He gets the same shit on his pizza every time. Pepperoni and jalapenos, right? They don't like jalapenos on their pizza.
Hey, come on!
Except for those guys.
This is my breakfast. Thank you. Anybody wants some? Anybody else wants some? Come on!
Oh, it's over. Ruined.
Don't make a mess, don't make a mess.
There is not going to be that many people.
Alright, let's go.
I want Oni's pizza, not another pizza.
Hey, Chris, you pass me that pepperoni. How is Kevin this? I remember.
See what I'm telling you about? Yeah, in the box. Everybody grabs it and just pick it all up.
Love ya.
Alright, what was your question? What's the fastest I've ever been to?
Enjoy your peace. After Fest, I'm really into Toonboom now.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, we're trying to
I really. Not, I'm going to say this delicately. Flash is kind of abandoned animators in a lot of ways. Not abandoned, but I think animators have used Flash as a platform to make cartoons that Flash wasn't supposed to do. Like, Flash was supposed to be for, interfaces and stuff like that. And then we started making 30-minute cartoons in it. But after a couple of versions, they just stopped doing things that that would help animators out, and which is fine. But I see things that they do in Toon Boom, and I'm like, wow, it's just a genius idea. Like when you zoom in with the brush, and the brush stays the same size, stuff like that. It's like this should have been done a long time ago. And then Flash started working for it. They started seeing how people are using it for games. So they started like really focusing on games and like action script and stuff like that. And it was just like, all right. So now I'm trying to move more towards studio because they're doing a really good job with it, and there's a lot of people starting on it. So.
Is there any other animation software? Because I know like fine arts and everything like that, and I'd like to work on some animation.
Like traditional or?
I'd love to do traditional, but I'd like to try everything.
I believe there's one called TV Paint. I haven't used it.
What?
There's one called TV Paint. I haven't used it.
What's up with Russians?
Yeah, apparently.
Mario
It
Paint.
sounds like that sounds like a TV show version.
I know,
of
right?
an animation cartoon. It was a TV Paint.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's Flash, you could try to animate After Effects and kill yourself. But yeah, Toon Boom. I think Toon Boom is the way to go.
South Park's made in Maya.
No,
It is, I swear.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Really?
Yeah, it's moving on.
It's a lie!
Because I guess the way they manipulate the symbols.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Learn something new every day. The point is, whatever you do, you're just making cartoons. So whatever program you learn, you're gonna make cartoons in it regardless. Like if you learn Toon Boom, you're gonna make cartoons. And Flash, you're gonna make cartoons. It's like El Cid, he uses like all of them. So he'll do like principal animation in Flash, and then he'll like do like tweaks in After Effects, and then he'll like add some stuff in Maya, and it's like, and then it looks beautiful. So they're all just tools.
Well, that was really loud. Sorry. That was. Yeah.
Hi. What's up?
What is each of your favorite animations from each other's animations?
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Take a while.
You go first.
Me?
Go down the line.
I have to choose.
I'll go last.
So, do I have to say a favorite from each one here?
And you.
And me? Yeah.
Just love yourself.
Okay. I'll start with Ross. Halo Awesome Evolved. Check it out, it's on Newgrounds. Yeah, it's one of the greatest Flash movies ever made. Ever, I think. Spaz. Pokemon Spread. Eagle Rapture, a close second, just because. Chris. I kind of want to say Wingardium Leviosa. Just because that shit made me fucking stomp. And Stanford. That one's the toughest one. I want to say Street Fighter one.
Okay, that works.
Fairy Wish Prince.
Okay. How about you?
My turn?
Yeah.
Same thing he said for us. I really like Spaz's I Know You Too Well music video.
Yeah.
You saw that? That was really fun. Chris.
Somebody say Hellbenders.
That's Zach's question.
Oh, that's...
Yeah,
It's
you know.
Bonafide cartoon.
It's got Zach on
Chris helping and it's all, there's Halloween one, right? That one. And the ego, that's tough too. Okay, awesome. Yeah.
I don't really like that one.
Oh, well, that was just the first time that he sang something and it like really blew me away, so that made an impact on me when I saw it, because me and Ego, like, we go back a long time. Like, we kind of started developing together, so we've known each other for like so long. And so as you grow with each other, you're not really following their work so much, but then someday they just like send you something and you're just like, whoa, I better step my game up or something like that. And that was the first time I remember doing it. That cartoon's not that old, is it?
It's a year old. It's almost exactly a year old.
So it took you that long. It's amazing. Like, wow, I finally did it. But that's when I saw what he was capable of. It's actually kind of backwards and negative now that I think about it. It's like, because I was threatened by it. I was like, wow, that is really good. The little animations and just like the pacing and the colors and all that. It's my favorite of his work for reasons that probably shouldn't be reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shut up now.
I'll be like the second one.
I'm sure I will take it. Okay.
I like Ross's Derp Craft for the colors and the faces. I like Corey's Chris Chan series. Yeah. That no one knows about. Stamper, Rebecca. I like that one. At Ego, Metal Gear Awesome 2.
Okay. I actually liked the one video with me and Mota, just because his face is like really dumb looking. And I really like Oni's machinima thing. I thought that was pretty funny. Just the dude's voice and everything. I really like Ego. I really like Stamper's Street Fighter thing.
Yeah.
She like shits on his dick.
Hey, she can do that. Gosh.
Oh shit. And I really like your Girl Chan series. I think Girl Chan is like cute. And stuff.
Oh really?
I like the whole like
It's
style.
very charming.
It's really good.
I changed my answer to Girl Champion.
Yeah, I don't like podcasts anymore.
Alright, so I guess me now. I think my favorite one of yours, Corey, was definitely Pokemon Spread, which was hilarious. Chris, let me think. Yeah, I'm going to say a little bit. Actually, I like the new Dragon Ball PV. I like that face thing. Stamper, I think my most memorable part of seeing your stuff was definitely Rebecca when I was younger. I love that.
Yeah, Rebecca. Man, that shit was
Yeah, that was. I love you,
when
Rebecca.
it came out.
I loved it.
That shit came out, it was like, whoa, holy
Dude, yeah, it was awesome.
This looks amazing.
And
It looked like a
Aaron,
real cartoon, and it was like really fucking dirty.
yeah, it was awesome. And hate to be that guy, but I saw it 2 weeks ago. Pokemon Awesome 2. It's good, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, thanks.
Yeah.
It's not done yet.
I know, but I saw it. It's fucking awesome.
Dude,
Yeah,
When is
get
it
excited.
I don't know. Like,
When is it done?
next week?
Well, that's the perfect time to have a release date, right?
Next week? I don't know, I'll do my best. Chris has got to write the music for me, he hasn't done it.
That's true. The blue shirt guy.
Yes,
My question is mainly for Chris.
Sure, go.
Leon Satan was kind of the first animation on the internet I saw, and the voices were kind of
Shit.
still now always different from everyone else's. So, what are some of your inspirations for voice acting?
Nothing really inspired me. I just always thought I sounded shitty, so I tried to get better. I don't know. You just tell what, compare one thing to another. You pick the one that sounds better. You just keep doing that until it gets better and better.
wow. It's called A/B test. That's like a real scientific way of coming.
That's what I do.
Thanks.
Oh, jeez, there's a lot of layers in it.
This is the red shirt guy.
How important is shading in an animation?
How important is it?
Like shadowing, like maybe like if the characters are in a different environment or
Yeah. It's
Shading sucks, dude.
yeah, it fucking sucks.
It's important though.
It's important.
Yeah, you don't show it when the characters just look like they're not even in the environment.
But it depends though. Like, for
Yeah.
example, like I always shade because I'm a fraud. But for example, like Corey can get away with place, so your eyes always have something to look at.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to really be grounded in reality. So I feel like he can get away with that, and so can Chris. I mean, if you look at things, you'll see things that are really, that you would shade, but they can get away with it depending on what's going
Depends
on.
on the situation too. If it's like funny, it wouldn't really need to be shaded usually.
I have a Superman on this way of shading, so it's like, it's really time consuming, kind of retarded how I do it.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. If you help him try to color one of his things, man, you want to kill yourself.
It's shading adds like an extra 5 days on your workload.
It does.
Because you still have to animate when you're shading. If you have inconsistent shading between two frames, it'll take ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you're doing in-betweens and like there's a slight one out, you will always notice it no matter what, so you have to pay attention to the shading of the light and stuff. I'm a terrible shader, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
But it depends too, because shading adds like mood, or you know, like it grounds it, like Sandra said. But like also, when I color cartoons, the harmony between the shades and the highlights, like I can't find like a normal color that would work flat anymore. Like I have to have like the two colors, and then that creates like the good visual. But if I just do like a flat color, then I can't do it. It's Corey can do it, and Spaz can do it, but I can't find it.
So all of you guys do a lot of things. You guys are great at a lot of different things. What is your favorite part of the process? Whether it's music composition, animation, just writing it, voicing?
Lip syncing. Drawing mouths, I really like.
Dude, you're serious? What, seriously? I love lip syncing. Really? Yeah. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. That's my favorite part. I leave it to the end, because then I'm like, oh.
No, it's good. You could you just cut your brain off and just sit there and fly on
Yeah.
like this.
Go crazy.
I can't though, because I gotta listen to the audio. I gotta listen to the like when I like clean up, I can just like turn on music or like a movie in the background, and I can just like autopilot with that. But
It's
like I gotta concentrate.
It's hard to say what my favorite part of the process is. I really like you know what? I'd probably say because I never add sound effects to like the cartoon after the fact. So what I normally do is like I do like one big long track, like just a mix and pre-mix and stuff like that, which is pretty common. It's not like I've just revolutionized the industry or anything. But what I like to do is have my idea and my voices, and I like to add all these random sounds to it just to kind of set the mood. And when I throw it in my cartoon, the cartoon at the end comes out so much different than what I originally thought it would be, because like just doing the whole mix, the original mix, was just so much fun, just adding things. Like, for example, like halfway through a cartoon, I'll just like throw in like the sound of something hitting the floor, and that'll just give me an excuse to like, in the middle of it, just drop something on the floor. And it's like, so you take this joke, and all it was like a butt, and that was the punchline, and it turns into something magical. So that, I guess that's kind of a broad answer. It's just what I like is the whole like mixing down the one track and seeing what comes of it. And that's just all part audio and part visual and stuff like that. But the music's always fun, doing music, but he does that more than I do.
Yeah, I like making music and picking the colors, that's all.
Your color?
I like to use the color wheel and pick the colors out.
That's not how I do it.
He's on a Mac and he uses a little crayon.
That's not how I do it.
I think lately, especially with Polka Awesome too, my favorite thing's been like polish. Because I'll do like rough animation, and then I'll like clean it up and stuff, and then they'll be like, it'll look good in rough animation because it's so rough, and then when you get like the stiff lines and everything, then you start to kind of lose a little bit of the movement, and then I like to like polish it a little bit and add in a couple more in betweens, and that's been like my favorite part right now because it's been giving me results that I've been like, yeah. So.
I don't understand. Ouch.
Picking colors has also been pretty fun because I've been learning more about it. So.
You set up palettes? You make your own?
I did that for this one, yeah. Because I didn't used to do that because I didn't know how colors worked. I just looked at something and I was like, this looks good, I guess.
You say palettes too?
I do now, yeah. Because, because Toon Boom has like a palette thing.
Yeah, it's this is something that makes me want to get into Toon Boom. So like if you, let's say you did a whole animation and you had a color character colored in, and then like at the end of the animation you're like, oh, I should color his pants. You just load up a little thing in color palette for the character and just go, bing. It just changes the whole animation. Because the characters have a specific color palette.
It's just a little thing like that.
Can you do that now?
Yeah, like a story. I was coloring something, and I was like, I want to go through 6 million fucking frames and coloring one color. And then Sam was like, you can do this. And we pressed Control F, and we took the color and swapped it, and it changed everything.
Are you serious? You can do that? In Flash?
Yeah, it's like it runs this like program that like jitters like down like that, and you're always afraid it's gonna crash.
Still works though. It's crazy.
It works, but I'm just saying that Toon Boom has a more streamlined method.
There's like 1,000 things.
Like, it was just like, I tried drawing something, and then there was like orange lines and blue lines and green lines, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I actually just
really lost just immediately.
Were you using orange and blue and green colors?
Someone told me to get this version, it looked pretty primitive, so I probably should have a better version.
You got the trial version, the shareware,
The pirate paper.
Yeah, no, back to the color thing. I've been mixing colors more. I just learned the value of mixing colors. Like, I've been just picking colors. But like, if you go into like Photoshop and you take like, you choose like 4 base colors, right? Yeah. And then you make like a really good palette for mixing them. So like you get like blue and red or whatever, and then you take like the brush and you're just like over the red and the blue. Then you get like all these colors in between, and then you use those as part of your palette, and then you save them, and it looks good, like it's harmonious. It's like basic fucking, you would learn that, like Dolly learned that his first day of fucking art class, but like, it took me like 7 years to finally get that.
Yeah, people always trip over themselves. I'm surprised, man. I've been using Flash for 10 years, and every day I find something. I didn't know you could do that. It's crazy, man.
So, it's stuff you can't really explore either. You just hear it from other people.
You just get set in your ways, is all.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you're on the back.
Fart smell, I don't know.
Go, ego.
Oh. The deeper meaning.
The book that was about postmodern Marxism.
Is that a serious question, or are you being facetious with us?
Okay.
The deeper meaning is we're fucking bored and depressed all the time. So we're fucking idiots. So we try to make us, ourselves, and each other laugh. And we are all insecure about everything that we ever do. And we're all good friends, but we're always afraid that we're stepping on each other's toes. So we show each other videos that we made to be like, look what I can do. Did this make you laugh? And then they laugh, and we're like, okay, we're good.
Who put this candy up here? What is this? It's like giant suppository pills. They're hard to, you put it in your thing and it just gets, they don't work. They're not candy shaped.
Well, you always want to
candy shaped.
You always want to suck on them, right? So they like last longer, but they have like air pockets in them, and then they're like fucking little cheese graters.
I know, like the Jolly Rancher when you suddenly got the air bubble and it just shreds your tongue like that.
And then you chew on it, it gets stuck in your teeth, and you got, and then it pulls out your filling.
You could have something more. Anyways. It's a guy with a hat. Okay.
Sebastian Raptor. What was the process with Ego Rapture animation?
Oh.
It was just like, I want to make a fucking cartoon, Ego Raptor's God, shit like that.
Oh, well, it was more like, I released Sailor Man, and when I first did Sailor Man, it was an audition for some weird dude who plays with dolls, and it was like, he did like a Sailor Moon thing.
No shit, that was because of Sailor Moon Red?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Zambella submitted the audition tape, and like, it was 4 years ago, and I still had it on my computer, this very, like, and I was like, man, this is stupid, and like, I saw it, and I was like, this is the most, well, I thought you did it, because it sounded like your voice, and I was like, this sounds exactly like you. And And so I was like, did he do it? And apparently not. And so I did it. And when I released it, everyone was like, you caught me E-Raptor, you did E-Raptor. Because I do random faces, because I have the John K. bug. Like back then I used to, when I did my Christian series, which nobody knows about, that's good, right? And I used to always draw Chris Chan really like scary and terrifying and weird. But I always like to draw it really different. And so I wanted to make, because it was really boring, because the audio was like, it was just like that the whole time. And it's just like, what the fuck can you do? It's just like girls just making noise. So I just made it really zany and stupid. And so everybody was like, they were just doing the whole E-Raptor thing. And I got like 6,000 zeros. That's probably an exaggeration. But I got a lot of zeros, and I was like, oh, dude, this is perfect. Because it was like perfect. And I made another one, and it doubled it. I'm like, yes, now I have more ammo. And so I made Ego Rapture, and I combined all the zeros at the end, because it was a big joke, because everyone was saying, like,
I figured that was good.
you had, like, the colors and the wacky faces. And so I was like, oh, sweet. And so I created this thing, because I sort of, like, it was a play, obviously. Ego Rapture's not God, but the joke was everybody thought it was God. So like when they were like comparing rocks and like everyday situations, like a guy's eating food, and he's like, it tastes like Raptor. He's like in a car, and he's like, don't cut me off, Raptor. And stuff like that. It was just like it was a big joke, and I wanted to go above and beyond and actually make him die, kill people, and it got way out of hand. I never expected it. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I like the Dr. Seuss lines. Dr. Seuss. Always gets me. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, as far as my involvement, he just sent me a script, and I was like, all right. I voiced
One of
it.
my favorite things that you did make that you did voices for.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Game Owners would probably be one.
Alright.
I changed the Wii one to Game Verse. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, well, I might be rebooting it. Maybe seriously.
Yeah, your effort was kind of funny because it kind of backfired on you. Now I have like fucking. Tastes like Ego Raptor. Oops. Cool.
So good though.
I go with the helper guy. Yeah.
Like I said, you're all very talented and dedicated animators, you know, right? But obviously, most of you, all of you, do a lot of voice acting for our animations too. What is your approach to how you voice all your characters? Like, what mindset?
Oh my god, dude, I don't voice act, I can sing. I try, but I have like a $20 mic and it's like, doesn't sound very good. I think I can do like Mickey Mouse, sort of.
Give it a shot.
Do it.
I can do it, but it's like bastardized. That's typically what I did for walking, which was. Have you guys ever played Five Finger Fillet? Yeah. Really played that game legitimately? It's a water knife. I was like, man, I'm fucking bored, so I made walking. And I never looked back. And the rest is
I love your fucking like mic etiquette, dude. You got like a Chris Cornell shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's like,
Oh yeah, I don't know. As far as voice acting goes, I only have like 3 voices. I have this one,
And then I have the gay guy.
and then I'm sorry if I offended anybody, and then I have the
The really gay guy.
That's not something that remakes. Are you going, oh, this guy here? No, you know, it all revolves around your script and like what you want to do. It's like you put something out, and as far as scripts go, I mean, it's more like just your idea, and you're like, this guy should sound like this, and then Eagle will be like, no, you know, it'd be funny if it sounded like this, or Chris would be like, well, what sound like this? And it's like, yeah, that's perfect. And so,
fuck you, what's better?
it's just kind of gauge it depending on what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish, your end result, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough because you'll read a script, and in your head it'll be funny, and then you'll say it, and it won't be funny at all. And then you just gotta find the voice in your head.
And it really does depend too, now that you mention it, you could destroy a good idea with a bad voice. Like, you just like knock it up another, not a bad, technically bad voice, but just like a wrong voice. But you just apply another voice to it, you can gold.
Yeah, I found that like traditional cartoon voices almost kind of kill the kind of comedy that.
In what sense?
At least that I did. Well, because you know, like traditional cartoon voices, you think of like, well, hey, here I am, you know, and it's like really goofy and shit. Yeah, like kind of traditional pacing that's like, you know, round on the edges and kind of like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the stuff that we do is kind of, it's like, they would never do like the, no, shoot your butt! In like a real cartoon on TV. They just wouldn't, like it doesn't, you think of that scenario and you're like, I don't know, that, you know, it's pretty untraditional, so, yeah. Thought of that. Yeah.
Good point, yeah. I think a lot of it comes from trying not to sound like we're reading off the script too much. So if you add some imperfections like what you said, show us your butt, rather than show us your butt. Like he's stuttering and just adding drunk or whatever. Well, that really applies to comedy too.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer that I don't like scripts. I never write scripts. I don't read scripts. I hate scripts. I think that the best way to do something, this isn't even on voice acting anymore, I'm sorry. You can sit down if you want, man. Your knees are killing you, but I think that the best way to do anything, cartoon-wise, is to have like this list of like bullet points, like who, what, where, when, why, right? And your idea is at the end, right? And then you just fill it in as you go. You need to lock your key ideas down as you go, right? And you just fill in the rest, and it becomes like totally organic. So like, your point is like, so she's in the kitchen and he needs to get orange juice with glass bricks. And you can fill in anything in between that. But when you start writing things out, and the problem with a lot of writing is like, you write things out, it's just things that people don't say in real life. You know, like you're reading a script and it's like, nobody talks like that. I mean, come on. Like, dude, what goal, what's your end goal, right? This is the orange juice, right? So just work up to that point. You're still gonna reach the goal. You don't have to do it. I think that's like really natural. It just kind of like works like that. And that's the way me and Corey and Eagle in a lot of ways. And well, actually, him and Zach are a little more. They have Hellbender scripts that are very, very concise and written over and over and over and over again. I just can't work like that.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just not working like that.
Well, I usually do the script thing, but when I do it, I kind of just say whatever. Because it's just like, well, I write the dialogue down, but I write it as I'm saying it in my head. Because when you write a script, it's all formatted. It's like, you know, character one, break space, indent.
Man, I like smart.
Yeah. And I'm just like, you know, I have like abbreviations for the characters, like Barack will do B, and it's like, B, fuck you! A, but it's funny that you say the year method. I actually never knew that. And that's how you come across it. That was all improv.
Yeah, that's I've heard that's how they did Dr. Katz. If anyone remembers Dr. Katz. Yeah, that show was so charming, and it's because every episode, there was always just one point, like, you know, Dr. Katz got in their glasses or something, right? And then they just spitball back and forth. It's like, those glasses look stupid. How stupid do they look? And the whole point is that his glasses look stupid. So it doesn't matter how you get there. It's just really charming to watch this back and forth.
I just want to add too that I can vouch for Stamper's method, because I remember when we were working on the Transformers cartoons, and I was like working on mine, whatever, and I like look over at you and you have Notepad open, and it's just like fucking 10 lines of like keyboard banging, and then it just says like, butt farts, Megatron farts.
That's punch.
Whatever happened to that, where Megatron comes out of the water?
He farted, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, that's my method.
Do whatever you want.
The water bottle. You know, when you hold an object up, it helps because I see, like, the water bottle, the hat, it just works. I just learned that from Aaron's panel yesterday.
Props help.
But my first question is actually for Oni, Stamper, and Eagle out there. Since you've transitioned to YouTube, have you felt that you start to make more real-time videos instead of animations?
You mean live action?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would like to do more. They're way easier to make. They're faster. They're more on the spur. There's more charm to them usually, I think.
That's true. We got a couple of things in the works right now.
Yeah, we're working on me and Stamper and Oni and Zach and maybe you if you want to lend some voices.
No! No!
Well, we're actually working on a big live action thing. We've had it in the works for
With puppets and stuff.
Yeah,
It's real charming.
It is. It's also pretty messed up, but it's gonna be good.
Yeah, Chris is really big in the live action.
Yeah,
He wants to do a lot more. He owns so much camera gear. It's disgusting. And he never gets a chance to use it. But
Yeah, that's what I'm. You know what I found? It helps. I've been telling everybody that I'll film stuff for you, and they take me up on it, and I get better. I gotta learn more about like how to work the lenses and like
That's
the
cool.
shots and stuff. And I've been getting more creative with shots. Because it's weird. In animation, you come up with your own fucking shot, like whatever.
Yeah.
But when you gotta work with like the space and everything, then you gotta get creative. And it's kind of just tough. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
But my second question was, what's the story behind the high fight between
The story was he was staying over, what was it, a week or 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And just got fucking bored.
No. The day I got there, you're like, want to make a video?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was like, okay, what will we do? And he's like, lightsabers. And then I had my camera and he had his. We set them up on 2 different tripods. And we just fought each other for like 20 minutes. And we took the best parts.
Yeah, we just took the best parts.
yeah, there's really never any stories behind anything. We're just idiots. We just do things like anybody else does. And sometimes the camera's on. That's very true.
It's all the way you edit and make it like,
See, now everybody's moving stuff on it. How horsemen.
So from the actual animation process to deadlines and audience reaction, what's the most stressful part about animation?
Fucking YouTube comments, man.
Yeah. Fucking YouTube comments.
That shit can ruin your day. Like,
I would totally turn them off if it didn't make me look like a douchebag.
Yeah.
It would, so.
You're always like, when you release something, you're like, oh god, is anybody gonna fucking like this? And then you release it, and you're like, okay, people like it. And then you get people that, you know,
They overquoted.
yeah. And then it becomes more, and you're just like, you worry, okay, the next thing I'm gonna put out, oh god, is this gonna happen again? But whatever, you still do it because you want to see people. You do like seeing people's reactions.
Yeah.
It's very enjoying to see people like, oh, I like this. Like, oh, cool. The stuff I put working, see people actually like. That's cool.
And that should like poison other videos too. Like you go to other videos that are completely unrelated to your stuff, and you see a quote from your cartoon, and it's like, and it puts a bad taste in everybody's mouth, including the person that made it. So it's like, you had nothing to do with that.
I said, this has nothing to do with his question.
Like,
the most taxing part of animation.
He said the most taxing part of putting stuff on YouTube.
Oh, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
Even leaving comments yourself gets some shit sometimes.
Yeah, seriously. Because it posts on your feed.
Yeah.
You can turn that off.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to keep it on. But yeah, and not only that, but like the mean people. Because like, you know, insults, whatever. But there's always like that one that like cuts.
Oh yeah.
Like, they don't know anything about you, but they'll say something that like is one of your own insecurities. And then you're like,
It gets right up on your rib and it's
Yeah.
like digging.
and then you just have a bad day all day, being mean to everybody.
I have a two-part question for all of you. Why are you so sexy?
My father's a very handsome man. Beverly, you don't understand, I'm just very handsome.
Thank you.
Why are you so handsome?
Not.
Fuck you, it's bad. Why are you so handsome? Ross, why are you so handsome?
Because my mommy dresses me. I'm so
Oh, God. All right. Thank you.
A guy with the black sleeve and the blue ring around it. Yeah.
I don't know if Matt the scene animation that's coming out, like everyone wants to be an animator now. How would you make yourself stand out?
Oh.
Make yourself stand out.
Just do dumb stuff. Don't try to like do like direct references to stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How do you make yourself stand out from other animators?
That's easy to do, man. Nobody
Just-
knows what's going on.
Yeah. Like when you do something, like typically when me and Snapper do something, which he'll just be drawing, and I'll be like, I'll say something retarded, and then he'll like respond. I'll just be like I'll be sitting there, I'd be like, Snapper, do you like butts? And then he'd be like, yeah. And then we have a 10-minute discussion about butts, and then we're like, let's make a cartoon about a butt. And we make a cartoon about a butt.
And it's great, and I have
Yeah.
no regrets.
That's how the news thing started. We were talking about butts, and they were like, what if a newscaster said something about a butt? And we're like, newscasters don't talk about butts, they talk about news. It's like, this is a true story. We went to IHOP, and like, we ordered food, and we're like, no pancakes. Obviously, she wasn't paying attention. And she gave, we like, bacon, no pancakes. And she gave us pancakes. And we were like, we didn't ask for this, but we'll still eat it because we'll get drunk later. And then we got drunk later, and that just like fueled the creative energy. And then we created some stupid ass 90s news thing to go along with just a joke, it was literally like a joke a 5-year-old would do, like if he's in class and he like raised his hand and teacher calling him, he'd be like, oh yeah, beans for lunch. That's literally, that's our sense of humor. We're not too hard to figure out.
Yeah, it's sort of a catch-22 in a way, because you can't create anything without a frame of reference. So like when you start out, you're always going to be a little bit derivative.
Yeah.
But when you keep working, you'll find your own voice through your influence.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that sounded arrogant. I was like, oh, it's easy to do. I didn't mean that at all. I'm just saying, yeah, like you were saying.
Yeah, it just happens naturally.
You're going to draw things up things, but nobody knows and everybody in this room has their own perspective on things, regardless of whether it's been done or not, like the color red. It's like, everyone has their different take on the color red. You can do it.
Yeah.
And that's staying new.
Another thing is, I don't know if I interrupt anybody.
Oh, you're fine.
I always feel bad. I hate cutting in conversations. But when you make something, if you don't like it, don't do it.
Yeah, cut it off.
Because like I've done tons of cartoons where I'm like, that's really funny, and I'll do it. I'm like, this is retarded. I don't want to do it, and I'll just like not do it because if you don't like something and you're working on it, it's gonna like just demotivate you, and you're gonna take longer and longer on it. Which is why I always balance 2 projects just in case one flops, I can do another one. And that's typically just work on something you do want to work on.
Yeah, absolutely. If you try too hard to stand out or be too creative, you're going to be dishonest.
That's very true.
Just do what you think is funny, and you'll stand out eventually. Because everybody stands out.
Yeah.
With this fucking guy. We've only got like 2 minutes left.
We've only got like 30 seconds.
1 minute.
Just a question to this guy. Red shirt. Go. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
It's a girl.
Oh,
Wait. That's what I said.
Yeah, this guy.
And then there's you next. Make it quick.
So do you guys feel like animation is, with the writing, you can be uninhibited on like the jokes that you make? Or is there a time where you're like, maybe I should like hold back on that joke? Or
You should never skip an original thing. You should always spitball stuff. If something's not funny, don't do it. Like really, take it over with everybody. That's been different.
Wait, is that what he asked, really? You meant like we hold back on jokes because you think it wouldn't be like socially acceptable?
Oh, is that what you're asking?
Well, no.
Yeah, I mean, we all make like really dirty jokes with each other.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
And you can't put that out there.
It's YouTube.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
Also have a quick thing I want to give the ladies, right?
Okay. All right.
So you should be a real super fan.
Thank you, sir.
Sweet. Now we're talking.
Cool.
Oh, wait, is that
Whoa. Hey, that moment shit, sorry.
Put it on your head, you got 30 seconds.
All right, please,
God, for the love of God, hurry!